Story time, people. So this particular combo, Scorpion and Pharah, are very deadly bunch in Combat League. Now, I don't know in terms of like, say, the whatchamacallit, the more professional online scene. I don't see a lot of people running this combo, but in Combat League, man, it's a problem. So I meet this guy, right? He's got his good old Scorpion Pharah combination, and boy, he smokes me. And to be honest, it's kind of fair in a sense. I'm not gonna say it's unfair, but I've even seen professionals not react very well to this particular, situation. So, the guy beats the heck out of me, right? I mean, he's comfortable. Let me go ahead and play the match, and I'll just fast forward it so that you guys can see what I had to deal with, okay? Scorpion can teleport, and it's somewhat in the air. Let me go ahead and turn the volume down a bit. And, he's got Pharah to basically kind of help him make you guess. You can react to it, right? I'm using Baraka. I'm feeling good. I don't know he's using Terra. He's using Pharah, right? And then I'm like, crap, Pharah. I dodge. I'm feeling good. I know the Scorpion tropes. Do something, try to throw you. I'm in there, I'm getting this. I'm getting my money from this guy. But it's going to be one of these tiring games, right? And I make a silly mistake, and he smokes me somewhere. Let me see. Fast forward. Yeah, this is where the woes began. Look at my health bar. Yes. I thought I was going to, take this game, but I made a mistake here. A real big mistake. Then once he got that Pharah, and it was his turn. Once I gave him that turn and I didn't make him guess, yeah, I lost that round. No doubt. And that was it, right? So I'm toast here. And let me quickly fast forward. Blah, 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 blah. Look at the Pharah. Just watch. You see Pharah everywhere. In this whole, see Pharah Tor. That's his cameo. More Pharah. Do you see that? That's what's been happening to me. If you want to know, just look at the bar in the top right corner here. Pharah is basically constantly cooling down. That's how you know my health is getting smoked, and then more Pharah, and then I get terminated. Okay? Now, so I look and say, I've noticed something. A lot of people that actually like to make you guess, not all, don't like to guess themselves. So I picked Sektor. Sektor has some very unique skills. One of it, he launches a grenade that finds you. It is a close and a far grenade that he launches, and then there's like a automated heat seeker that you can't dodge. Okay? So already the game starts. If you notice, I'm launching a grenade. He hits my Sektor though, right? He hits my Sektor, and so my Sektor basically is out of his grenade doesn't launch properly. But I'm waiting for him. I'm looking for an option. So I'm gonna go in for the attack. I'm gonna jag him a little bit. I'm gonna do some really fun stuff. Just kind of now I can launch my grenade. You see that grenade coming on his head, and so now he's gotta either guess. Meaning, am I going to hit him low and start a combo? Baraka has a low combo starter. He's got an overhead combo starter. Or is he going to do something unsafe and then he gets comboed? So he's going to basically have to stop. Like, he's got to stop. He didn't do anything. Like, as a Scorpion main, I would teleport. But don't tell them that. They're going to use it against you. These guys are insane. Scorpion mains in every Mortal Kombat game they're just terrible, right? And I can play a little bit of Scorpion, but I was like, if I was a Scorpion main, I would just kind of, wait, and then immediately as the thing's about to engage, teleport to make me do something unsafe. I got full Pharah, but bro is now thinking, and that's the problem. Once you now have to use multiple brain cells, or once your opponent has to use multiple brain cells to figure out what you're trying to do, you've got them on the run. So I pick him, I throw him. That's two throws, okay? About 20-something% I'll take. He tries to do a quick thing, and I had a feeling he was gonna do it. So I said, I'm gonna go for it. And it paid off. I want a combo that will let my whatever cool down. That will let Sektor cool down again. So I'm going to rush him here. I didn't even rush him. Oh, wow. He gave me that for free. Then I launched it again. I should have done a low starter, but I wasn't sure. And I didn't want to go put myself at risk. Because if he gets momentum, he's going to start with me again. So I hit him with that low and I back away. I'll take the damage. And then I hit him again, throw him again. He's looking at this point like everything is coming at me. Now, that's what I want to do. I want to basically fill his brain with events so he doesn't remember that he even has a cameo. This game is a very interesting game because it's a mind game, it's a chess game, and it's a live to fight another. It's everything. It's weird. So we're going in. Let me fast forward a little bit. Blah, 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 blah. And then we're back in it. You know, see my, you see my sector? I'm watching him carefully, going in. He doesn't do anything. I dodge that. Wow. I don't know how I'm playing out of my mind, bro. I shouldn't be able to dodge that at my age. My reactions are trash. But, bro, I'm like, this guy is not going to just take me for granted. So I'm going in with that combo. I'm waiting for Sektor to, you know, basically cool down, right? But he's going to come in with a full combo. And just watch. He brings it in. He does a reset, but he makes a mistake. He doesn't do the reset properly. And I don't take any more. I'm going to hit him. See that? I hit him, but we had a trade combo, and he didn't know how to continue with it. And I was like, okay, good. That sounds good to me. Hit him with some projectiles. Don't go too crazy. Hit him with Sektor from the ground, and he comes in with the armored move. I'm not gonna let Sektor come. I'm not gonna let Farah come do me anything. So I armor through that crap, because if you see Farah, you gotta guess, and if you guess wrong or right, if you get right, he's still positive and it's still plus in a sense. Or maybe I just don't know how to punish if I guess right. Maybe low is negative, right? But I'm like, nah, don't do that again. And this is a message you send. Before you bring Farah out, just know that you're vulnerable, right? I'll take a little bit of a hit, but I'm coming after more of your health. So give me that 10% of yours. Overhead. Now he's thinking, and I launch Sektor again. So I'm thinking, I'm like, yeah. I'm just like, you're going to now think. Look at your brain cells. I tried to throw him there, but it didn't work. Again, he breaks. He's overwhelmed. I'm just putting everything on this guy right now. So let's see what's going on here. Let me turn the volume a little bit for you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear it all. He tries this nonsense, and I'm waiting for Sektor. I'm just waiting. I launch, and I'm going to chip him out. Or he makes a mistake, or he teleports, and then I down to his face. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Scratch the health bar away, and he's done. Or maybe he took his hand off the pedal. Maybe he tried to teleport there. I may have lost the game if he had teleported. But that's pretty much what this guy had to eat in order for him to leave me alone. Well, that was just, match number 2. So match number 3, we had to go at it again. And I was like, well, that strategy worked, because if I put the, pressure on him, it was just pressure gameplay. And I'm not a pressure gameplay person. I'm not an in-your-face player. To me, this is like the worst, but I have to do what I have to do. And so bro comes out. I didn't even wait for him to dream. I went in, and that was a risk. But again, we're just starting. So I'm taking first hit. And once first hit confirms, guess what? I'm calling my good old friend, the Sektor. He's already launching that grenade, waiting for this guy to get up. Down, I do the overhead low. I tried to basically space him out. That was an input error. That was fat fingering. I did not intend to down one this fool into a combo, but I did, and I'll take it. And I call Sektor again, and bam! You see, he can't do much, and I hit him with the back 4-3. I say, you are not going anywhere. I'm here, and I back up a little bit. I'm like, okay, I got his health down to a beautiful spot, right? Let's see what it is that he's going to do. He's probably trying to teleport with Farah, or he's trying to do something to make me do something dumb. There he is, and I wait, and I just don't let him. I don't even let him move. I hit him. Oh, that was a mistake. I was supposed to scratch his leg. I was supposed to basically go ahead and poke him there so that he can rest a little bit. I just need, that's why I just need time. I just need like 5 seconds, 5 to 8 seconds, so I can cool down Sektor and keep this guy calm. He missed that. That was muscle memory. That move has a second a second hit that you can dodge. And I was labbing against Scorpion, and I was doing it, and I just did it, but I didn't remember to punish it. But it was just weird. I just I choked there. So I give him the and I was supposed to do a combo, but I was like, I just was happy I hit him, and I was like, yay. But then I stood there like a dummy. Anyways, I took a throw. I could take 10%. Guess what, man? Boy, we are cooking this guy now. He's running. We're both running. We're both give him that's the poke right there, and then I'm going for the overhead because I hit him on the leg, which is basically training him. Let's see if it worked. Pow, pow, and I'm going for the chip. I don't want him to breathe. If he teleports and starts doing Farah things, my health bar could disappear in 5 seconds. This is not a joke. This is not a drill, guys. So I'm going in for the chip damage because Baraka's got enough hits to take, you know, health on block. So and he didn't block. He tried to jump, and I was like, nah, man, you're not going anywhere. So he was done. First round won. He was probably thinking, man, what do I need to do? I didn't let him take a water break. You know, I was like, no. I got that sector, you know, basically beaming, and I'm gonna call him immediately. Let's go. Oh, weird. Okay, why in the world I would jump here scared me. I don't know what decision okay. This is big brain, but why I did it, I couldn't tell you. Sometimes in fighting games, instinct is insane. I'm standing in front of this guy at like -40 or something. Like he's like super duper negative. Look, I look in his eyes and I'm like, then I go in. And I called Sektor again, bro. I said, where are you at? Give me that low. He tried to bring Farrah out there. Did you see him? He tried to bring Farrah out there. I said, nah, it's here. Give me that Sektor again. Let's go. And then I tried to throw him. Oh my God, he tried to dodge the throw, but he got smacked. And I hit him with a low. Give him with that. I should have continued that, but he had bark. He had his 3 bars coming, and he would have broken. He came in with that nonsense. I said, nah, And then he came in with that. He tried to do it. He tried to get Farrah in the air, and I'm just now mashing. I'm like, no. I poked him right out of his stupid teleport, and then he hit me. He put himself back in the corner. Good job, boy. And then he tried to get out of it again. I got hit, but I break. I'm like, nah, man, we're not doing this. I call Sektor. Help me out, bro. And I'm about to start chip damaging him. He knows he's already lost, because once I get to a point in this chip damage sequence, I think there are only a few things that can break through it, but everything else, I'm invisible to hits as long as I continue. But I also can be negative, and I will be negative if I complete the sequence. However, I will complete the sequence and then add a special move that would chip him out fully. And bro quit. That's how you do it. He left. You made this necessary. Whew. Kombat League. Tell you what, guys. This is the stuff that we have to deal with. And these developers just slowly went ahead. They buffed a bunch of guys. They did a final quiet update. And then they're like, hey, here's the complete edition of Mortal Kombat 1. And they're moving on to their next game. It's a good thing I didn't pay full price for this freaking game. I'm so happy I paid like $30 for the base game. And then the DLC, I think I may have overpaid in one point where I bought Noob Saibot. I ended up not liking how he played in my initial testing. Baraka just happened to be it. The first character that I picked up was Baraka, then I think Kung Lao. I stuck with Kung Lao, then I went to Li Mei. So I have those 3 characters. I got my money's worth. It's a fun game. But yeah, that's the end of the story, guys. Thanks for watching. If you indulge me, I appreciate it, man. These are fun. Peace out.